Hello guys, today we are going to do a quick review of group 1 within the conjugation number 2 out of 4 conjugations that we have in present tense in total. I'm doing this video just because I came up with a better way of explaining it to you. So in the first video that if you haven't watched, you must watch it first. I said that we have 3 groups of conjugations, and indeed we do. However, I've grouped them differently now, and that's the new way of remembering each specific group that I want you to remember. In the first group endings, we will have verbs that will end in each and edge. In the second group endings, there will be verbs, again, ending in each and edge. And then in the third group endings, we will have verbs that will finish in itch or edge. And as usual, when we look at each group individually, it always makes much more sense. But this is just a quick recap of last week's video, but with this new approach, so to speak. So I said in the last video that we have this A-type group, and I could have shown it to you in this way, but there is a better way to show it to you. So now I want you to forget this slide, and this will be the new way of remembering group 1 of verbs that finish in each and edge. How do we recognize this group? We will recognize that we are dealing with this first group within the conjugation number 2 when we see the above preceding letters before the endings of the verb infinitive. Okay, so there will be letter N, B, P, P-I, M, W, and O. If we look at the examples we've looked in the last video, we see that that's actually what we looked at. So dzwonić has the letter N preceding IT, the ending of the infinitive. The verb cierpieć, I didn't even notice I've done that, but it does have the PI before the ending of eć. The verb bawić się, which is a reflexive verb, has the W before the ending each in the infinitive. Then we have grabić, which has letter B, and we had kroić, which has letter O. So the only letter I haven't covered, as you can see here, is the letter M, okay? But I have a verb for you, so we will quickly have a look at this verb, which is PLAMIĆ, to stain. So you can stain a cloth in the kitchen, a shirt, whatever, you know the verb yourself. And as I always say, you do use this conjugations that I'm showing you more sort of in the present continuous way in English, okay? So the verb is ja plamię, plamię, ty plamisz, plamisz, on, ona, ono plami, plami, my plamimy, plamimy, wy plamicie, plamicie, oni, one plamią, plamią. We've distinguished this whole group like that, okay? But that's basically how you have to remember it. Just remember that group 1 has verbs that end in each and edge. However, probably most of the verbs end in each rather than edge. And that's how you will distinguish this group. So this means we've completed fully group 1 within conjugations 2, and we will see each other in next week's video that will deal with group 2, because we have only 2 more groups left, okay? Because this summary, this quick new approach to this group will make it much more easier for us to finish this conjugation 2 and proceed with conjugation 3 and 4. So thank you guys. Rewatch the video to ensure you understand everything that we've spoken about in terms of how we conjugate the verbs, and look at the first video in detail, because it will give you much more sense in terms of how we actually create the verbs. And just remember this new approach that I've shown you today, and thank you. See you then.